Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 30 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. I'm on the server with Damien, Gahir, Drashak, Tema, and I know XComp has also joined us on TeamSpeak, so how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
So XComp,
Hmm.
about that troll.
Hmm.
Way to go.
I was obviously clearly more effective than I intended to be.
So I gather then that you got my message regarding a bad job trolling.
It was a very good job trolling. It was just an excessively good job trolling.
Yeah, a little bit over on the too fast speed. Did you know I just used the op commands to disable instability in
Yeah,
this
I
age
heard.
until.
That's fair. There's a reason I gave you the ability to turn it off.
Yeah, probably a good one. Alright. Well, I'm about to make a portal to Elfheim, which sounds like a good time. I just need some living wood. So, guys, I'm going out of my way at the moment to kind of play here while Soaryn is offline because I wouldn't mind getting a couple things. Soaryn has been a little bit, let's say, trigger happy lately, and I want to make sure that I've got some stuff that will help me to survive his shenanigans. So today I'm playing. Soren's not around. He's not streaming tonight, I don't think. So I will have a little bit of time to prepare to deal with him and his shenanigans. So let's see. I know I need some glimmering. So I need some glowstone. Oh, okay. That was weird. 1, 2, 3. And then the last thing I need is an Elven Gateway core. I need Terra Steel. That's a brutal one, I think. So that's at least the plan. Terra Steel needs Mana Steel, Mana Pearl, and Mana Diamond on top of a beacon. Uh-huh. And a half full Mana Pearl nearby. That sounds brutal. I'm guessing what I should do if I really want this to go smoothly is probably like right here would be a good spot for this. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully we have some nether stars in the AE system. We do! I kind of like that. It was a little bit easy. So XComp, are you ever going to play on the server so I can troll you back, or what's the deal?
I'm intending to. I'm presently sitting in a single player world trying to learn how some stuff works because I'm trying to plan out building a base a little more upfront this time, and I want to move and build a new house somewhere because my current house is weird.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, I need this thing, I'm going to put it here, kind of things, and I'll move it later.
Right.
Uh, and
Cool.
I'm still fine with that idea, and that idea I didn't seem, I don't think that idea was wrong even. But what I've decided I don't like about my house is it's entirely underground, and I don't like digging out the 5 by 5 by 4 sections because there doesn't seem to be anything nicer to dig it out with.
Aha.
Uh, so yeah, so I'm probably going to try and build a house, actually build it out of materials instead of dig it out of the ground. I'm presently planning it out, so I'll know what size things I want to put where and how I want to combine some things.
Oh wow, that really drains the mana pool quickly. Holy cow. Yeah, I might need to disable this for a minute. I think that'll stop this from transmitting any power it gets, right? And I might need to get a few more eggs. You know what I need is a chicken. Do we have any chickens in this age?
You had a bunch.
Yeah, we do. Nice. Come here, chicken. What I want to do is grab a name tag and a chicken and a hopper. And that ought to do. Yeah, we do have a lot of chickens in this age, apparently. How am I for... That shouldn't be too terrible. I still really don't understand how Soaryn has this whole AE network set up.
How do you mean?
Missing 2 Fluix crystals. Darn. I don't think he's really done getting everything working the way it should be.
Possibly not.
I feel like this is where I'm supposed to put the pattern for a Fluix crystal. One charged, one nether, one redstone dust. Okay. So that's existing. I don't really know. One nether quartz, one redstone dust. So if I'm right, all I should have to do is probably... The open crate doesn't have an interface? So Tema, what's new and exciting with you?
Not much. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily I've got some time off at the moment, so I don't know.
I heard Funky Locomotion is out of beta, or is out of alpha. It's in beta now, right?
Yes, it's in beta. That doesn't actually mean much. It's just as stable as it was, and it's it can now be used in mod packs. So
Well, that's
hopefully
cool.
that should be cool.
Alright, let's see if I set this pattern thing up right. If I did, I should be able to automatically request stuff now. Let's see. Flux crystal, let's ask for 4 of them. Oops. I'm not used to having to actually click start on the new AE system thing yet. Oh, look at that. Nice.
Did something change in AE, or...?
Well, with AE too.
Notice something that like, I didn't notice many terribly drastic changes between the two, but I didn't play that much AE. I've just played with AE 2 basically.
Yeah. Sweet, I think that worked. Aside from me walking over and accidentally picking stuff up, but yeah, nice. Flux crystals, alright. So now I should be able to request an interface. Sweet. And let's get this hopper set up for what's going to be a Soaryn chicken. I'm creating a chicken named Soaryn.
I'm tempted to ask why, but I'm a little afraid of the answer.
Why not?
That's a very fair answer, actually.
Thank you. Pure Fluix Crystal. Curses. I don't have the crafting components for that yet. ME Smart Cable. That'll do. I only need one of them, so... Because trolling Soaryn is what I do.
Sounds good.
So any items that go in here should wind up inside the AE system. Oh, I have a full mana tablet. I should have used that. I will in a minute now. Horn of the Wild. Gone. Cool. And you are set to accept items, or accept mana from items. Go. Ah, nice. Got my second thing. Alright, well, while that's done, I can actually come over here and set up my Soaryn chicken. Go. So how do name tags work? Do I have to put them in an anvil to name them, and then click them on the entity?
That's right.
Haha, look at me. Vanilla knowledge. I don't know if we have an anvil at our base, so I'll make one because they're easy to make. Oh, I don't have 5 levels. That's okay. You hang out there, not yet named Soaryn Bird, and I will come for you later. Alright, now I got the mana tablet. These guys should be in good shape. I can break this thing again, and he should start sending his mana out. Beautiful. Okay. So now
if you need 5 levels, Dyer, then there's a tank of XP in my house.
Yeah?
I think you can just go right-click on the tank, and you'll get a level.
Cool.
Do that 5 times, and you'll have 5 levels.
I'm alright for now. I'll get it in a minute. Have you checked out the mana pylons and stuff yet, by the way? They're pretty cool.
That's Botania, right?
Yeah.
I've only kind of glanced at Botania. It looks cool. It's something I want to play with, but I've not.
There's a lot of new toys and stuff that came in, like, since I last played with it, so I'm really trying to kind of tech up quickly and get what I want so I can play with it a bit. So I should only have to make 2 mana pylons and then put them around Terra Steel, and that'll get me the Natura pylons I need. And then I need a few more pieces of living wood. Nice. That is cool, by the way. I'm very pleased with that. And now I should have the Elven Gateway Core and the Natura pylons that I need. I can now open the Elven Gateway.
Sounds either very cool or very bad.
Oh, it's very cool. If you're online, you can come see it. Or if you're coming online.
Okay, I'll probably hop on a little bit.
Like within a minute or longer than that?
Not that little bit. I'll be on in a little while.
Okay, well, I'm going to open it now without you then.
Yeah. Don't wait on me.
Nope. Hooray! Elven Gateway Core opened. Nice. Wondering if these particle effects are a little bit off-center, because they look to be to the left of the Natura pylons. Alright, let's toss our book in. Hooray! Oh yeah. Check it out. We've got some cool stuff. Alright, let me take a minute to go through and figure out exactly what I need. I definitely know that I want to upgrade to get some better types of blocks and stuff. So I'll be back here in a minute to get ready for that. Alright guys, we're back. And one of the things I want to do is toss in some living wood here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Hopefully that'll spit back all 5 of the living wood that I got. Cool. 1 mana steel ingot. Come on now. I give you a mana steel ingot. Give it back. Pretty sure that's how I get. It's not Terra Steel I need, right? Oh, it's 2 mana steel ingots. Haha. Sneaky elves want 2 mana steel ingots. So I should be able to this, and this for an upgraded mana spreader. Hey, Tama, what's happening?
Oh. Not much at the moment.
Nice. So that should be a faster and more efficient mana spreader. Very cool. There's an even faster one, actually, but it requires some pretty complicated stuff. It requires Gaia Spirit, which is, like, really hard to get. We're going to have to do, like, this crazy ritual and fight a boss. Yeah, there's a boss in Britannia now.
I'm starting to wonder if I should throw a boss into Mistcraft or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Like most of the other mods are getting one.
Alright, so let me get a few more of these nifty items here. What I'd like to do is get some elementium armor, because it does some cool stuff. Who wants to be a, help me out by helping me test stuff? Should probably build a wall behind this. I don't want any items falling into the void.
What kind of stuff you testing?
When people attack me. I hear everybody's really excited to help me test this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. The armor keeps coming off.
Oh, it doesn't sound like it's very effective then.
No, it doesn't. Like, you know what? When I middle click, it comes out of my... It comes out of into my inventory.
That's probably the sorting thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I usually turn that off anyway.
What's happening over here? Something weird's happening. I don't know what exactly. I'll be right back. I'm going to relog and see if this is just a visual bug. And yes, apparently it was. Okay. So, also, my armor is still missing. Do you see armor on me, Tema?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Alright, I think this will get me what I need. Alright, Tema, do me a favor. Hit me once. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me get some mana, because I think this uses mana from my tablet to help protect my damage and such. So let's fill up this tablet a little bit. We're going to test out how good this armor is. Okay, I'm ready. Hit me once. Now that's a good sword you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Really
give
good.
it a shot. Not bad. I have 3.5 damage taken. 3.5 hearts, that is. One more time. Alright, so you are getting zapped, but you're not taking damage from that zapping, I presume.
No.
I see. Darn. I was hoping that the damage that it did when you hit me, because the elementium armor has a chance to do damage whenever I get hit by something. And I was hoping that it would ignore armor, but apparently it doesn't. Darn. I was really hoping that would work. Yeah, take off your armor and let's see. Not bad, 3 hearts. Give or take.
Give or take.
Okay. Not terrible. But still not ideal. Alright, so I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit more crazy. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Alright guys, we're back, and I think I've come up with something actually really cool. I just found out about a new update, or I think it's new-ish, to, and maybe it just was always there and I never really noticed it, but I'm excited one way or another. I think I have the ultimate thing to get Soaryn with. But first, I'm going to need some blood magic armor, and for that, I'm going to need a lot of blood shards. Luckily, there's a way to get lots of blood shards. I don't know if you guys knew this or not.
Craft them.
Yeah, you
I knew
can.
this.
You can basically take some really expensive items from blood magic and upgrade blood shards and like multiply them by 5, which is awesome.
Yep. They're not that expensive. And I've
They're
managed
not.
to do it, so it's...
They're not terribly expensive, but they're kind of expensive for the amount that you need. So I'm going to need probably a good handful of these things. Let's get some more glass crafted. Oh great, I have the flux flu. Who do I have to blame for that?
No idea.
I know who to blame. I blame Azanor. Oh, Azanor, where did you come from?
I've been around.
How's it going, buddy?
That's going good.
Yeah? What's new and exciting for you?
Just working on the next version of Thaumcraft.
Already? You just released one.
It never stops.
Yeah, apparently. That's cool, man. That's cool. You know what I should get is some of the things that can, let's see, hold more storage, these stones. I should upgrade my altar to a tier 5. Have you played much with Blood Magic, Azanor?
Unfortunately, I actually play very little Minecraft. So the answer is no.
So busy making mods.
Yep.
Pretty much every modder I know says something along those lines.
And now everyone's trying to get me to play Tug as well, so...
Tug's pretty cool.
It looks fun.
It's
Only
neat, yeah.
played like an hour or so of it so far, but what I've played has seemed fun.
Yeah, it's a neat game. I'm going to be doing a new video on it soon because they're doing like a lot of updates pretty close to nearby soonish. And I'm going to be doing an update video for them to cover what's new and exciting. So I think I'm going to replace some of these speed runes. Yeah. Yeah, there's some neat stuff kind of on the horizon. Caught it. I'm going to equip my magnet band here. So what's new that you can spoil for us? I know you were kind of telling us off camera that you didn't want to spoil all the things you have planned, but can you spoil anything?
I think there's already leaked like a couple of images. I'm basically bringing back the old Thaumcraft 2 and 1 obelisks.
Oh yeah?
And they probably will have similar, they're not quite the same mechanics linked to them like they had previously.
Cool.
Also some new mobs and more like adventure type content.
Right. Sounds pretty neat. Oh, I think this is like perfect the way this is set up. Thought I made more of these, but maybe not. So let's see. So nifty adventure type stuff, huh? Sign me up.
Not much of it done, unfortunately, but I'm getting there.
Nice. Well, with the amount of content that you guys have in your mods, I'm surprised that you get them out as quickly as you do. Alright, so I want a soul forge. So that shouldn't be too hard to make. First I need an ore.
We should all be jealous of Azanor.
Why?
Did you get your stuff out so quick?
No, definitely not. Maybe too quick sometimes. Tend to have a lot of bugs.
That's actually been the main reason the Mistcraft's not come out. Like, there's not been a 1.7.10 publicly for Mistcraft for so long. Because I was in the middle of rebuilding my balance for worlds and instability based on blocks, and I rebuilt it. We tested it, and then I rebuilt it again. We tested it, and I rebuilt it again.
Yeah.
It's gone through a large number of builds. We're on dev build 39 on the server right now,
Yeah.
I think.
Sounds right.
There's been a lot of work done on this craft. It's just people don't see it.
Well, that's the tricky thing sometimes, right? Like behind the scenes updates are hard to sometimes fully understand and appreciate.
Yeah. You spend weeks working on something that no one actually ever sees, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that, absolutely.
I spent a really long time building my grammar system, and then had to tweak it even after it was released. For several versions.
I need to get back to modeling soon. Ever since I got on Forgecraft, I've been busy making my mansion and all the houses outside, so yeah. It's time to go back to more modeling and texturing.
Air sigils, feathers, ghast, and reinforced slate. In fact, do I have an air sigil in here already? I do. That's even better. That'll do. Alright, Temba, do you have that crazy bow that Soaryn always shoots me with?
I've got a bow, and it is of reasonable craziness.
Could you shoot me with it?
Always a pleasure.
Ouch. That didn't work. Let me test that again. Because that, let me see. Stand back. That should have actually worked, as far as I understand. Phantom items bug, once again. So that absolutely should have worked, honestly. Unless that bow does something weird to arrows. I was really hoping that would work. See, I can't test these things in my single-player world. Alright.
Well,
One
it
more
might be
time?
because
Try and shoot, like, past me a little bit.
past you.
Yeah, like, just to the side of me a little bit. Nope. No such luck.
Whoops.
Alright. I'm gonna have to test something, guys. I will be back in a minute. Alright, guys. It may just be that it's broken in sigil form, but I'm gonna still try to socket this into armor. So let's see. Alright, so what I'm gonna make is probably a pair of boots. So I think the boots recipe is something like this. Maybe it's a bug that it's not deflecting arrows like it should be. I'm gonna socket a whirlwind sigil. Sigil of the Whirlwind. Cool. Okay. Can you try shooting me with a normal bow and arrow once again? Darn it. Why isn't that working? I have to bug, I have to bug Mr. Way of Time now.
Well,
Figure out.
I am seeing the arrow be deflected
Are you?
visually.
I'm taking damage a little bit, and I'm not sure where that's coming from.
might only be deflecting it client side.
Maybe. Kind of deflecting it, but then kind of not.
It deflects like 50% of the time.
Yeah. Maybe if I put, like, all my armor to have that effect. That might be cool. Why am I taking damage randomly? It's only when I'm wearing this thing. I should have... Yeah, I'm cool. You know, I think I have to right-click it. That's probably why. There we go. Current owner, Direwolf 20. Nice. Try one more time with the normal arrow. So it looks like it's occasionally deflecting it. Just not all the time. Because I saw one or two kind of definitely deflected. Don't hit again, because I'm going to die. Maybe if I put that upgrade on all the armor slots, it'll have a better chance of deflecting them more often. Almost enough health to survive this. The plan here is to no longer die from Soaryn's crazy arrow shots that he does at me. What I need is a regen potion of some sort. Alright, give it a shot. Nope, definitely not. Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, here's what I'm going to do. Between this episode and next, I'm going to make just a few more of these things that I've got here. And what I'd like to try out then is to see if I can't figure out a way to get it to always deflect. So I'm definitely going to need some more slates here. That's not what I wanted to do. Come back here. So yeah, I'll finish making the rest of the blood armor set, and then we'll come back next episode and I'll have Temma maybe shoot me again, or have somebody shoot me with one of those crazy arrows, and hopefully they'll deflect more frequently. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that I can at least deflect the arrows most of the time, but failing that, the armor should do a pretty good job of protecting me from pretty much all damage. So we'll have to test that as well, see if Temma's crazy sword and crazy arrows have any effect at all when I have a full armor set of bound armor. Alright guys, for now though, we do have to wrap up the episode, so protection from Soaryn is stage 1, and then getting through Soaryn's crazy armor is stage 2. Because right now I can't really do much damage. Ouch. See? I don't think you took any damage from that, did you?
Nope.
Nope. So, more testing to be done. For now, Darwell20, ouch, signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.